Welcome back, guys, and welcome for some news. Now, before we started, nothing bad has happened. Everything is good, still working. There will be other video. I will just need to change the schedule. Mainly because it's not more, how can I say, it's not sustainable what I'm doing right now. Let me explain. Right now I tried for roughly a year, a little bit more, to make a video every week. I didn't do it every time, but I was as regular as I can, mainly because I want this channel to grow. But this is not very much sustainable for me, so I need to change a little the number of videos that I put on YouTube. As you may know, as I said, I start to work. I have a job. It's a part-time job, so half of the day is occupied with that, and the other half I'm basically here to work. So I'm working less time here in the shop, and I try with Hella to maintain that rhythm of one video per week, but it was so difficult. I had to rush so many things that at some point I understood that there wasn't no point in doing that, mainly because this channel is growing slowly and I gain nothing from this video, so it doesn't make sense to put that much effort without gaining anything. I mean, I'm doing this video not for the money, not for the fame. I'm doing this video because I like it. So it makes sense to do it without burning myself. Okay, this is still a pleasure to me. It's a pleasure to be here. It's the pleasure to recording. It's the pleasure to even editing. Not every little thing about editing, but the overall part. So I want to maintain this space as my happy space. I don't know if you understand what I mean. I need to put less video. So for the time being, from this video on, I will put 2 videos a month and not 4. So 1 video every 2 weeks. Now, there will be exception for this because I plan to work like this. Now, I work here at the shop 5 days a week, every week, 5 or 6, depending on the weeks, but regular is 5 days. So I want to work on a major project for 3 of these days, and then use the other 2 to, one for a secondary project, always regarding literary, and one for a what I will call the workshop project. So to make you understand, I will work 3 days a week on a major project that will be always a scratch build, and you will have a video every 2 weeks on that project. The minor project will be kinda something on the line of the restyling of Odin, so taking maybe kit build and customizing, very much simpler customization, or taking things like taking my old build and rework on them a little. Like, for example, the next project, the next secondary project that I have in mind is retaking Ferrer. Look at that and fix some of the little problem that it has, and then on the fifth days I will do some workshop project. I want to build a mallet. I have to build a small pedalboard for me. This type of little project that I can complete in maybe 2 or 3 sessions. I will use 1 day a week to do this type of jobs. And the secondary project and the workshop project, I will record them and then I will edit that video whenever I have the time. Whenever I have one project complete, I will just edit the video and put it out there in the weeks that I don't put normally the video. Basically, the schedule will work like this. Every 2 weeks, one video of the scratch build of the biggest project, and that is certain because I will prioritize that over everything else, and I mean even the editing of that video. That is what is more important. In the weeks off, there could be a video, like a little series, or maybe a single or 2 videos over a secondary project or a workshop project whenever I have them. So maybe it will be a month without any secondary project video or workshop project video, and maybe for 3 or 4 months I will just 1 video a week. So that will depend on whenever I have the time to do it and to edit. And so the channel will stay alive. I will have a regular schedule, so the channel will stay alive, and there will be always something, even in the period off for me, and I will have a little more time to actually live. Because for this 5 months, the last 5 or 6 months were working. Whenever I came out home from works, I was here working, and whenever I got the time, a time off, I was editing. And at the end of September, I was like, my motivation and my energy were down a lot, and I didn't like that. I don't want to work to the point of exhausting myself, because I want to enjoy this. And this is a love and a pleasure to make instrument, to make a video for you, and so it needs to remain a pleasure. And also I need to learn to stop a little, because if you know, everyone here has his own little flaws. Mine is that I tend to overwork to the point of exhaustion. And yeah, I will see you in 2 weeks for the beginning of the new Scratch build. That will be interesting. I have some very fun idea for this that I want to try, and you will see it. Just stick with me and with this channel. We will have some fun. So I will see you in 2 weeks, and yeah, until then, bye.